What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my review of the 2019 Production Alliance trailer. This is coming out late again because I had to work again today, but I just finished up watching the Production Alliance 300 at Auto Club. And let's just go through the race. What I usually do is I go through the race, I check the results, and then I give you my opinion of the race on a review from a scale of 1 to 10. I might start doing a 1 to 100 scale, but I'm going to do a 1 to 10 scale to start off. And not sure we're going to do F1 yet as well, because F1's back this weekend. But anyway, let's get into the review. So, first stage, so on the front row, you have Tyler Reddick and Kyle Busch. Basically, from the get-go, you have a good battle going on front. Kyle Busch passes Tyler Reddick on lap 10. You have comers and goers coming through the field, and some guys are starting the mid-pack, coming to the front. Others are kind of drifting back, and even including Custer, who sucked ass today, and somehow finished good. But, yeah, Kyle Busch is able to pass Tyler Reddick on lap 10. He pulls away to a pretty good lead, and Kyle Busch goes to victory lane in the first stage. And then we have the next pit stops that happen because everyone's coming in for the pit stop after the stage is complete. You have some guys decide to strategize, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly because I kind of rushed to get the race so I can have this review out for you guys. But, yeah, we had pit stops, and Kyle Busch got off first. Custer got a few positions. He was falling back. He finished 9th in the first stage, but he got up to like 5th because of the pit stops. And a couple guys kind of had bad pit stops. Custer had a kind of, remember correctly, I think he had a really bad pit stop. A couple guys had really bad pit stops, is what I'm saying. And then we restart for a little bit. Kyle Busch is able to get away from Tyler Reddick, who was really good today. Had a really good car. And then we have an incident. The first incident that actually happens. We don't have an incident, right? Did we have an incident in the first 2 years? No, we didn't have an incident in the first stage. I don't remember the second stage we didn't have an incident, right? No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, second stage goes pretty fluent. Some guys almost don't make it back to pit road because of field issues. Joey Gase and what's his face? And John Jackson come to pit road. John Jackson's trying to push Joey Gase because he has fuel issues. John Hunter Nemechek has to come to pit road because he has a tire going down. Also, Noah Gragson has to come to pit road as well because he has a tire go down as well. I don't know. I feel bad for Grace because he actually had a really good car today. He actually had a top 5 car in my opinion. Probably got a winning car, but probably not. But he had a really good car. He had the best run going so far this season, and unfortunately got ruined because the tire kind of went down. Yeah, that sucks. He had a good car. He really did. The 9 car was good this weekend. Basically, that's all that really happened. Stage 2, Kyle Busch pulls away about second, and he wins stage 2. Stage 3 happens. Pit stops do take place. Couple guys have bad pit stops on there, and then Kyle Busch comes off of pit road. Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick battle. Cole Custer's up there as well because he comes back, and we have a pit stop, and we go for a little bit. And we have our first incident take place. So basically what happens is you have a 4-way battle between Ryan Sieg, Austin Cindric, John Hunter Nemechek, and can't remember the other driver that was in that 4-car pack. So John Hunter Nemechek is trying to come down on Ryan Sieg to try to side draft, right? And unfortunately, John Hunter comes down on him to side draft, and unfortunately he turns himself because Sieg clips him, which, by the way, for anyone wondering, Sieg did nothing wrong. Sieg did nothing wrong. He didn't move an inch. John Hunter comes out on him, and he spins and wrecks himself. That's all I have to say. I love John Hunter, and I'm a fan of Sieg, which kind of sucks, but it's a racing incident. It was an accident. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We then go, and then we have another pit stop. Some guys get off early. Forgot to mention Custer on this pit stop. He had to come back. He had to serve a penalty, go to the tail end because he had to come to pit road because he had some sort of shock issue that took place in the car. After this, we go green for about 20 laps. You got Bell trying to get back up to the front. You have battles going on between Custer and Busch. And then another caution comes around 37 laps to go when Austin Cindric spins out and goes into the grass, bringing out the 4th caution of the race. Then we have pit stops, and the dominant car of the race, Kyle Busch, has a bad pit stop. Yes, not only do they screw up on tires, but they have an uncontrolled tire penalty, and Kyle Busch has to restart in the back in 13th place. That's pretty bad. That's a huge mistake, because he had the car to beat today. Best car in the field definitely was Kyle Busch, and Pitt's crew kind of fucked him over, to say the least. And then we have a restart. Kyle Busch is just trying to scoot his way through the field, back up to the front. Around 25 laps to go in the race, we have another caution that comes out for Brandon Jones. And Ryan Preece has an awesome save. Brandon Jones, I've heard Kyle Busch got into him because they didn't show what happened, because we were in that stupid side-by-side shit, which, by the way, today, Fox did a terrible job on their commercialing. There were too many commercials. We don't need that many commercials for a race, because we were missing a key point of the race, because a lot of people thought Kyle Busch got into Brandon Jones. But when you saw the replay, Brandon Jones got loose on the top of the track and spun out. And Ryan Preece, like I just mentioned, had an incredible save. I mean, that was an excellent save for Ryan Preece. And this guy, why is this guy like this good at saving cars and not getting involved in wrecks? It's crazy. And Kyle Busch was up to about 5th at this point. Brandon Jones having a pretty good run, I would say, surprisingly. Yeah, and then we don't have another caution, and then you have, interestingly enough, Kyle Busch has a good pit stop, and Christopher Bell and those guys kind of Noah Gragson and Michael Lynette decide to stay out. Yeah, they decide to stay out, and they stay out on the front row. They get passed pretty quickly by Christopher Bell and Cole Custer, and then we got a good battle happening between Custer and Bell. Around 20 laps to go, about 20 to go. Cole Custer passes Christopher Bell. Kyle Busch is up to the front. He's moving back up to the front. So I thought for a sec that Kyle Busch was going to catch Cole Custer, but he did not catch him. And in the end, Cole Custer is able to pull away to about a 2.5 second lead, and Cole Custer wins his first race of the 2019 season. He is also locked into the playoffs. And again, I don't know why we're locking drivers into the playoffs, because he's going to get locked into the playoffs regardless, because he's got a fast car, but on points. But we shouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to look at my phone real quick. Let's go ahead and look at the... Now I'm going to go and take a look at the results for you guys. So, here's those results. So, Cole Custer wins. Kyle Busch second. Good recovery from the penalty. Christopher Bell third. Really good finish for Christopher Bell, especially since we know what happened to him. He had a really bad car today. For him, he was not a car that I expected. Good finish for him. Tyler Reddick fourth. He didn't really fall farther back than this position. He was in the top 5 all day long. Good run for Reddick, and he's done a really good job to start off the year. Chase Briscoe fifth. That's a surprise in this top 5. Really got up to the front at the end of this race, and good finish for both the SHR cars. Finished top 5. Austin Cindric, pretty nice recovery to finish 6th. Brandon Jones, another good recovery, finishing 7th. Ryan Preece, 8th. He had damage at the end of the race that might have affected it a little bit, but he got 8th. Justin Allgaier, I don't know what happened to Allgaier. He was a top 5 car for most of the race. I don't know what happened. 9th. Justin Haley finishes 10th. Good run for him. Ryan Sieg, 11th. Ryan Sieg continues to prove why he's a good driver and why that their team is better this year, but finishing 11th. Noah Gragson, I feel bad for them. They actually had a good car today, like I mentioned before, but Gragson finishes 12th. Michael Lynette, 13th. Worst run they've really had all year, so worst run for them. Take 5 races, finish 13th. That's pretty good, because they did a strategy, and it didn't really play out for them. Jeremy Clements, 14th. Brandon Brown, 15th. Another guy that did a really good job. Also, Jeremy Clements, really good job for both those guys. Gray Galding, 16th. Ray Black Jr., 17th. Ross Chastain, 18th. Garrett Smithley, 19th. And Tommy Joe Martins, 20th. David Starr, 21st. Stephen Light, 22nd. Matt Mills, 23rd. Vinnie Miller, 24th. No, BJ McLeod, 24th. Vinnie Miller, 25th. Mike Harmon, 26th. Joey Gage, 27th. John Hurt, 28th. Because he got involved in the crash. 29th, Josh Balicki. 30th, John Jackson. 31st, Morgan Shepherd. 32nd, Chad Fincham. 33rd, Josh Williams. 34th, Timmy Hill. 35th, Bailey Curry. 36th, Jeff Green. And 37th, Cesar Baccarella. Gonna give you my opinion on the race now. I'm gonna give this race a 6. Actually, gonna give it a 7. There was good racing and battle up front. There was good battles up front for the lead, actually. But this race was mostly dominated by Kyle Busch, let's be honest, and they're not that fun when Kyle Busch dominates. And I thought today he was going to make history, but he didn't. But a good guy won, so that's good. But yeah, 7 out of 10. It wasn't anything spectacular. It could have been better. Yeah, that's the review, guys. Next race we have is the Xfinity. For Xfinity, we have a Texas. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I want you guys to watch this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on to be notified when a video goes live on the channel, and share this video out to your friends and family as well. And can we get 5 likes on this video? I would really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cup review, and possibly the F1 review, because I might do that in the early morning. And also, keep an eye on my channel, because I might have the video on the qualifying video that I was going to make this morning, but I never had time to. And I'm going to be pretty mad in that one, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.